The Blueridge BR-60T Tenor Guitar, 4 strings. Do you know what the standard tuning is on a tenor guitar? I'll tell you that. I'll give you some tuning options as well, and we'll go over all the specs for this. How great does that sound? Now, these are steel strings, wound, and then plain steel on the first and second. But actually, great instrument. Not a lot of tenor guitars out there, and Blueridge makes them hollow solid wood, quality, at a great price point as well. So you got the solid Sitka spruce there on the top, solid rosewood sides and back. Very, very cool. Got the center stream here. You have the double binding, simple little black and white purfling, as well as just a simple rosette on it. Does have the gloss finish on it. Solid mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard. You got the real simple Blueridge, actually not super simple, kind of cool actually, headstock, and then the open gear tuners. Now, scale length on these is 22.9. And I'll come back to that when I talk about the tunings. And then you have about 1 1/4 or 1.28 inches here on the nut width. All right, let me do a little more playing, and then we'll talk about that tuning. And I dig these, and this is actually perfect because this tuning here is tuned in fifths. Actually, okay, so let's talk about standard tuning on these. Although it's funny, if you look online, you see a lot of the other tuning, which I'll talk about in a second. But tuned in fifths, starting with a C, 5 up from C is G, 5 up from G is D, and 5 up from D is A. So you got C, G, D, and A. So that's standard. And now it's like a mandolin as far as tune in fifths. Okay, it's not the same note names, but that tune in fifths. So actually, as I've been practicing and doing some mandolin videos here on the Kentucky mandolins, the Blueridge here, tenor, tune the same. Now, you will find a lot of different tunings online, and a lot of people like to tune these like a baritone ukulele. So what is that? That would be typically your D, G, B, E tuning. Okay? So you can tune this like a baritone. Now, I'm coming back to that scale lengths. Most baritone ukuleles are 20 inches, and this one is 22.9. So it's a little bit longer than a baritone, and it has a little bit of a bigger body than a baritone ukulele as well. And then also steel strings on this versus a lot of baritones are fluorocarbon or nylon, although some of Flight's new baritones are coming out with steel strings as well. But anyway, what are your thoughts here? Just a cool sounding. Just a cool sounding tenor guitar. So this is a Blueridge BR-60T. Actually pretty hard to get. They don't get a lot of them each year. I was fortunate to get one. This one's already out the door, but very, very cool, nice, like I said, quality, solid wood at a great price point for this. Available at Terry Carter Music Store, manufactured entire Blueridge line, as well as those mandolins, Kentucky mandolins, the flights, everything. You can find everything at our store. And then I haven't done any courses yet on tenor guitar or mandolin at Uke Like the Pros or Rock Like the Pros. That might be something we think about doing. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts here on this Blueridge tenor guitar.